That man and his manga.
I once again speak to you from the floor, which is annoying because I'm sitting in an awkward position, which means I will likely take me 5 minutes to even stand up after finishing this video. The perils of old age. Now, about a month ago I did an anime haul, and it went rather well. So I thought I'd do another anime haul. So first up we have Love Live! Idol Project! Yes, the introduction to Love Live! Idol Hell. And the reason I picked this up is because I had Season 1 originally on DVD, and actually the DVD did not fit inside the Love Live movie box set very well. So MVM had a sale on, so I thought, you know what, I would upgrade. And upgrade I did. However, I've never actually opened this at all. I just kind of got put in the box, and I was just like, someone else was like, do you want Love Live? And they're like, yes, and I was like, there you go. But yeah, Love Live, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But a lot of people seem to like Love Live. It was one of the most popular series at one point. In fact, it was actually one of the best-selling franchises as a whole. I think it was actually bigger than Star Wars at one point. You know, that big, massive, multi-million-dollar thing. Love Live was bigger than Star Wars. It was also bigger than My Hero Academia, for those people who are taking count. While Love Live hasn't quite lived up to that over the last year, I think it's going to end up back on top in the next year or two. I think there's another Love Live project out rather soon, so yes, soon we will all burn in the flames of Idol Hell once more. Next up, I bought, again in the MVM sale, I bought an absolute classic, and that classic was Chobits. I think this is one of KyoAni's first ones. I've never actually watched Chobits, and I say I picked it up because it was stupidly cheap, and I was like, yes, I will pick up this because it is stupidly cheap. And I'm looking forward to checking it out. You can tell this is an old release because this is kind of the way some of the American releases look. I believe I've got Heaven's Lost Property and History's Strongest Disciple, Kenichi, both in this similar spine format. So yeah, this is certainly an older release. Oh god, look at that! You can even read on here, Disc 2, and it even got the list of all of the episodes on. Wow, what an age we live in, where we don't have that written on the back. Instead, we just have Love Live, Idol Hell. Music start. Music start. So yeah, Chobits, I don't have much to say about it, but I'm certainly looking forward to checking it out. Next up is a series that I actually rewatched, and I was really glad I rewatched it because, my god, it is a fantastic series, and a series I'm really tempted to actually cover in a future video. I'm still not 100% sure on what I want to do when it comes to anime videos. I'm not sure whether to just do a review and do my normal, like I do with manga, where I talk at the camera, or if I want to do mixture and stuff like that. But one of the titles I would definitely 100% do is Pat Labor. Or Pat Labor. I for some reason, for years, I've called it Pat Labor, even though it's called Pat Labor. I think someone I know used to call it Pat Labor, so I just picked it up, and yeah. But yeah, Pat Labor is patrol labor. It is basically the police with giant mechs, and yeah, this is OVA 1, Season 1. Or OVA Season 1, or whatever you want to call it, and this is like basically this. It's the start of Pat Labor, and it's all interesting and fun, and yeah, I really like the way it was done. And this is OVA Season 2, so these are the only two you can actually pick up in terms of Pat Labor over in the UK. I mean, I know you're going to import that massive set, which I really wish I did. I really wish I spent that extra money and imported that from Right Stuff when they had it. We don't even have the series, or this actually has the second half of the original series. I think it's kind of like a movie to kind of tie everything up, and then it's got tons of OVAs, which are absolutely ridiculous. And honestly, I had so much fun watching them. Fantastic series. Obviously, you get the darker, more serious mech stuff with this one, but this one you do get a lot of interesting concepts of what they did with the series as well. So absolutely would 100% check this out if you certainly can. This again was on MVM, so yeah, go check it out if you can. And hopefully we can find season 1, because it's released by Manga UK and not MVM, because of course it has to be confusing. Next up we have, well, let's see if you can guess which series this is from me pretending to be one of the characters. Did you guess it? Did you think My Hero Academia because Deku screams a lot? No. Did you think One Piece because Luffy screams a lot? No. Did you think Naruto? Don't be stupid, I'm not going to buy Naruto. This is Black Clover. That's right, Black Clover, the one in which the main character screams a lot. And you know what? I actually really like the manga for Black Clover. I know a lot of people have had issues with the sub of Black Clover. The main character screams a lot in the first few episodes, but apparently he does get better. And the reason I picked this up is because I've been wanting to watch it for quite some time, and this is episodes 1 to 51 on, well, in one Blu-ray collection. Now Black Clover's been out for a few years, about 2 years now, or maybe 3 years in terms of Blu-rays in the UK, so it's nice to actually have a complete edition of the first season. I think we're halfway through season 2 now, and I'm looking forward to checking this out, even if it is quite intimidating with 51 episodes. Quite intimidating indeed. I don't know when I'm gonna. I've got some time off work, so I'm kind of considering just sticking this on and then just like while I work on videos and stuff like that. Maybe I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out a little bit more in the future, because yeah, it's Black Clover. Ah! Raise your flag, doo-boo-dee-doo-bee-doo, scooby-dee-doo-bee-doo. Yep, we're on Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blood Orphans, you know, the Gundam that just about everybody has probably seen now. And actually a good introduction for those people who aren't so much into Gundam and want to get into it. Space for part 2. So yeah, this got dropped off by Anime Limited a few days ago, and for a long time I was quite unsure about whether or not I wanted to pick this one up, because Netflix had it, and I believe it was on Funimation, and I think even on Crunchyroll for a long time. So I was unsure, but then I was like, you know what, I've got all of the other Gundams so far, I might as well buy this one. And so I did, and now it is on my shelf forever. I'll probably watch it once season or part 2 arrives, and I can watch it all in one glorious whole and actually see if there's anything beyond the first part, because as soon as it changed from Man of a Mission, I just stopped watching it. I really do. I actually have watched the first 2 or 3 episodes of the second season, so I have watched up to that, but I don't remember much of it. I just remember some characters, what happened to some characters at the beginning of that, but I can't remember. I remember these guys, I remember these, I don't remember these too much. I think he's like the older guy, because they're all kids. The idea is that they're all kids and they're all slaves and they're taking back their independence, just like in the real world. But yeah, absolutely fantastic release by Anime Limited as always. And we'll get this open, shall we? So there we go. The bit on the back. I actually really like the bit on the back. And there's the whole of it itself. We'll have a look at the discs. Look at that. He's upside down. And we see all of the characters, including this guy who had a harem. With only 3 episodes on that disc. Fun times. Fun times with Iron Blood Orphans, Mobile Suit Gundam. All the fun times. So, I know what you guys are seeing. We had one Gundam, but this isn't enough Gundam to solve it all. I mean, we've got Pat Labor, which is kind of like Gundam, but not enough to be 100% Gundam. So, that means I need to open this one. Dear God, this is a big thick boy. Look at it. Look how big this one is compared to yikes. So this is gonna have all of Iron Blood Orphans in, and it's not even, it's about half the size. Wow. So this is Mobile Suit Gundam 00. So this is Apparently it's a special edition plus I think the movie. I'm not 100% sure, but again we will have this opened and have a look at it, shall we? So here we go, a big special box with space for TV series. Actually, we will pretend that Iron Blood Orphans is a TV series so we can show how a box works. Wow. It also comes with this, which also has a very nice box. And yes, look, you've got Mobile Suit Gundam 00 special editions. So I don't know what the special editions 1 to 3 I'm assuming is an OVA. So yeah, there we go. There's them guys fighting to the death and the discs falling out. I hate when that happens. So we've got Celestial Being, End of the World, and Return the World, because the world ended. I am really looking forward to checking these out. There we go. Maybe these are spoilers. Maybe there's a Gundam with a cape, and there's Flower Gundam. We've already done all of them. So yeah, you get some nice little art cards. Not a poster with this one. You often get a poster with these. I think I got the poster with the actual one itself. And then we also get Mobile Suit Gundam 00, the movie, Awakening of the Trailblazer. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then they all go together in a big Gundam box. Look at that. Look at that. That has got sharp edges. You could just club someone over the head with that if they try to take your precious, precious Gundam. Or if they take the mick out of you watching Black Clover. You can assault them. I'm not supporting assaulting them. You can throw salt at them. Just... Yep. Chunky boy. Chunky boy. Well, that's it. What have you guys been picking up over the last few weeks? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. In fact, we do have a manga haul coming up very soon as well, so if you like manga, stay around for that. It'll be up in a few days. See you next time. Goodbye.